What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. All right, so this is part one of the Tein Edfc installation. I've already got the front installed, and I saved the last one so you guys can check it out. See how I installed it. All right, this is the back. I've already got this side done. Let's get to this side. This will be the last one I do. Mount this right again. All right. Let's see. All right, first things first, pop the little cap off. Okay, so now the front ones, they were a little bit weather beaten. So I hit them with a little WD or some PB, and just to kind of just get in here, loosen things up. But the back ones are really clean, so I don't have to do all that. So you take this little wrench, right, kind of snug it, and just kind of crack it a little bit. I'm trying to get it back, but Jesus Christ. There we go. It doesn't want to come off. Alright, so take the valve off. Boom. Here's the first one. Put that to the side, and when the job is done, make sure you have all of them put together and the little valve to go with it. Make sure you have everything so you know that you installed it right. Alright, let me pull this little valve out. I lost the little valve adjuster tool that comes with the Tein coilovers, so I'm using a little Allen wrench that I got. So you pull it out, boom, you get this. Put these together, put it away. All right. Be liberal with this oil. Clean everything off after you put it on. They give you more than enough to hit all four corners. And I think I have just enough for the last corner, maybe a little bit more. But anyways, so you fill it up. Move the hand so you can see. Fill up the valve with the grease till it all comes out. Still taking it. Alright. Kind of fill it in. Pack it in there a little bit. Yep. Wipe it off, because you're going to put thread locker on them threads later. You don't want them interacting with each other. So you clean that off. Then you come through with the last little valve that I have. Get your Allen tool, put it on, put some grease on it, like so. That's about right. Boom. Oh shit. Alright. Don't want to drop it. Just start threading it on there. Can't miss. Oh, wrong way. Oh, come on, baby. Problem is, I don't don't have the right tool, so I gotta boom like this. There we go. Boom, thread it on there. Let's see where I'm at. Go a little bit more till it's flush. Just a hair more. Right about there. Let's get right there. Then come back with a little bit more grease. We got just enough to fill it in. We got more. You fill in the little hole. Packet full of grease. You can feel the air bubble push out, so you know if you're going in or not. Put a little bit more. All right. That's it for the grease. Wipe. Just the thread zone, not the top. All right, then come through with the supplied thread locker, right? Apply it on the threads. Oops. Put a nice bead on it. Oh. Now I'm going to be doing 2 parts of this installation because it just needs it. Because you got to do the motors first. There ain't too many videos on how to install these on a DSM. Actually, I don't think I've seen any. I think I might be the first. But I want to show you guys where I located my units, driver units and stuff like that, so you guys can see. All right, so you come through with your motor, put it in the hole, and it won't thread. So what you got to do is you got to turn the top of it 3 times, 3 complete turns. So there's 1, 2, 3, and you'll feel the threads sitting flush on the thread, so it'll thread right on there. You start turning it like so. Keep turning, keep turning. Alright, so it'll stop at a certain point. And then what you do is you turn a couple more times. 1, 2. And you keep turning. And it actually stops right there. Interesting. Okay, so at this point, you turn it all the way to the right, all the way to the left. Make sure it has full movement. Just like that. So I'll just leave it in the middle. It'll self-adjust later. But it's on, it's attached. Don't over tighten because you'll fuck up the motor. Excuse my language. But just about there, and just snug it. It's on there snug. And then later, part 2 of the video, I'll show you guys how to install, run the wires, and get it all set up. Now let me show you where I set it up for the driver units. This is what controls the dampers basically, and it has, I don't know what it has in it, but it has like a little G-force. It gives you a bunch of readings, and ideally you want it in the middle, close to the towers. All right, same thing with the front. The front, I'm figuring out where I'm gonna put it. because it's on these DSMs, there's not many flat spots, and you don't want to install it wrong. A lot of guys install these things wrong. I was going to install it under here or maybe under there, but there's not enough room. I was thinking about this little spot right here too for the clutch line, but it's not flat enough. I was also thinking about on the frame down there too, but again, it's not flat enough, and it'll be submitted to like a bunch of dirt and stuff like that, and we don't want that. We want to keep these things clean. These are a nice investment, and you want to keep them real clean. So I'm actually thinking in the part 2 video, I'll run the wires inside and out, run the wires for these, the motors, and then I will install the driver unit on top of the front mount so that it's sitting at the ideal spot, literally right on top of this front mount. You don't want it in a hot area. This will be nice and cool. It'll get air, won't get too dirty. I'll be able to wash the engine, stuff like that, and it'll be out of the way because I don't want to add hella lines and trying to keep this thing clean. Trying to keep this thing clean. All right, I'll catch you guys on part 2. Tein coilover EDFC active installation. Catch you on the next one.